Hi, my name is Sheila Hill. I'm an intuitive life coach and a spiritual guide. Today I wanted to talk to you about how tired you are, how tired I am, how tired everyone is, and what the reason is behind that. Now, the interesting thing is you would say, oh my God, Sheila, I'm so tired. I just have no energy. And the reality is that the reason that you're tired is that you have too much energy. There is too much of a call on the resources of your body in order to integrate and navigate the energies that are being presented. You're not tired because of a lack of energy. You're tired because there's too much. Now, from a certain perspective, there isn't a whole lot you can do about this. The energy on the planet, the energies that are presented, what you are unlocking for yourself and coming into resonance with as a part of your ascension process is exactly where you need to be. And it requires resources within the body, which we'll talk about in a minute. And it requires a lot of downtime to just allow the body to do what it needs to do in order to integrate the energies. But you do have some control over the overwhelm or the abundance of energy that is in your field that is causing the great tired. And that is all the other stuff, literally all the other stuff. You see, you are an energetic being first and foremost. You are an energetic being way beyond the physicality that you see in the mirror. And every single thing that you engage with, that you consume, and that you are witness to needs to be transmuted or processed by your field and your body. So spending time in busy places where there's lots of other people and lots of other stuff that carries energy, that can be an overwhelm, too much energy in your field that your body then has to process. That is why introverts can go to certain places and do certain things, but they have a limit. And then they have to come back home and go into their cocoon. It's because they reach that maxing out point in their field where they can't take on any more energy and they need to go home and allow the body and the field to transmute and process it. It can be social media, TV shows, the news, talking, having constant conversation with someone. It could be where you work. It could be your surroundings, just like where you live. Like if you got like a lot of like tchotchkes and piles of stuff and things and little knickknackies and all kinds of things around your house that really don't mean anything to you, they all carry an energetic frequency. There is an energy that is always being given and received. And that is in a certain way what makes you so tired with this ascension process. Because before the ascension energies were presenting, you may have dipped your toe in and out of being completely tired, fatigued, and spent. And it was all the same things. It was the conversations, what you're consuming, what you're doing with your time, what you were witness to, what your body is being asked to process. But we're going to a whole nother level now. And at that whole other level, the ascension energies take priority. The ascension energies, they get access to you and your body because it is a co-creation with your soul. Those energies get you first. Those energies get your resources first. And then all the other stuff. The social media, the conversations, the peopling, all of that stuff, that comes secondary. So if you are finding that you are incredibly tired a lot of the time, it's not likely, although if you are concerned, please get medical attention. I am not a doctor. It's unlikely that there's anything physically, medically wrong with you. It, excuse me, absolutely has everything to do with where you have come into alignment and new resonance and access, what you have unlocked for yourself that is offering you a new level of frequencies in order for you to process them within your body. So this is good news. But where you are being asked to fine-tune yourself, fine-tune your experience, your choices, and your consumption of all other forms of energy, that's within your control. Now, this process, because the ascension energies get access to you and your resources first and foremost, is a very resource dependent, a resource draining process. So look at what you are providing to yourself in the form of resources. Now, resources can be, what are you eating? Are you eating enough? Are you eating clean enough? Are you eating healthy enough? Are you serving your body from a nutritional resource standpoint? And that fluctuates a lot with the ascension process. Sometimes you need a burger. Sometimes you need a glass of wine, and that's fine. But there's other times where you can dial back the amount of processed food or even the number of meals that you eat in a day. I typically only eat 1 meal a day. And that wasn't anything that I mandated for myself. It's just, I get so full of energy sometimes that eating food just feels like one more onerous thing to put on my body rather than an enriching or a resource. So you've got to work with that. Other resources could be supplements. Yes, the light body heals itself. Yes, we have the ability to self-source and provide ourselves with everything we might ever need. However, we're not always necessarily there yet. So looking at resources that are supplements, excuse me, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin C, all of those types of things, minerals, putting salt in your water, not table salt, but sea salt. There's lots of other ways to provide those types of resources to the body. Now, when I really looked at when I'm feeling good versus when I'm not feeling so good, I realized that one of my own personal major resources is quiet and rest. I spend a lot of time alone. I spend a lot of time outside when I can, in silence, reading books, journaling, contemplating, watching the birds. And for me, in the way that I work with my body, that is a very necessary resource. So the resources don't necessarily have to be the things that you think they are. They just have to be the things that are being called for in any given point in time. Now, the other thing that you might notice, I just want to add this into this video rather than making a whole other video, is that there will be times, and you may have experienced this, where nothing will go in. You will watch your very favorite person doing a video, and it sounds like the Charlie Brown teacher, just like, burr, 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 burr. It won't go in. You will read a post or an article or your book or something that is of interest to you, and you're like, this may as well be in another language. It's just not going in. That is typically when you are full. When things that would normally be expansive, resonant, and of interest to you are brought into your present, and you can't take it in cognitively, you're hearing it, but you're not hearing it, and it just won't go in. Typically what that means is that you are full, that your energy is in an overwhelmed state, even though you may not be experiencing anxiety or any of the typical overwhelmed behaviors or symptoms. You are in a state where your energy field and your body's like, yeah, we're not taking anything else in right now. We got a lot on our plate, and we're going to need rest and quiet and resources and time to integrate and process all of the energies we have been witness to or that have been asked of us, and then we can get back to the thing. So that happens too. So I just wanted to do this video to talk a little bit more about what's making us all so tired, and to give you some perspective about why you may be feeling tired and what you have within your control to do about it. And I hope this helps. Until next time, bye for now.